This is Lewis Ritson and you're watching Sport Icons.
Thomas Patrick Ward, tuning in to Sport Icons.
Right, everyone, I've got the main man from the northeast here, Phil Jeffries, Jaffa. Welcome, thank you very much for joining me.
Well, you're welcome, mate. Not a problem, mate.
Now, you've been like a boxing manager, promoter for, was it 10 years now, coming up?
Since 2008, when my son got back from the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
2008, because I managed my son, didn't I?
Right.
So I was 20. So 2008, and the years is flying by now. What is it now, 20?
Yeah.
12 year, right? 12 year. Yeah, 12 year. Wow. Seems like a lifetime. Like Tommy Conroy was the only promoter in the North East when I started. Tommy Conroy. And then basically I just took over where I left off, you know.
So do you enjoy it though?
Not really. I do. I get a buzz. I'm starting to enjoy it now. Obviously, when I got footy winning prize fighter and fighting for a British, but I'm enjoying it more now since I've got the lads with a box with MT here, you know. So it's Lewis Ritson. I'm on a crest of a wave for him.
Right.
Tommy Ward.
Yeah.
And obviously I've got a lot of young ones coming through, but like I say, I've just about had enough, like, but I keep changing my mind, you know, because I didn't want to let anybody down.
Right.
But my missus keeps saying, why do you bother putting yourself under stress? You've got a good business, you've got a good living, and why do you put your balls on the line every time you put a show on, you know? Because it's like it's hard, you know, with the lads on the ticket deals and that.
Yeah.
We haven't got the luxury of a television, you know, so you've got to just, it's so expensive to put a show on now as well, so we've just got to plod on, like, in the day Neil Fallon day, calls it the day, I'll call it the day, like, because I've been with Neil Fallon from day one, you know.
Yeah.
He's been my partner in the boxing from day one. When I've got a bit twisting and moaning today, I just phone Neil Fallon and he calms us down, and then I write his rain, you know, because I'm moaning every show I put on, you know, especially when I get the price of the doctor, 600 quid a shot, 3 doctors, you know, 2 timekeepers to watch the block. Yeah. You know, it's frustrating, you know, so you just got to just plod on, but I didn't want to let any young ones down, because every time I've got like Terry Wilkinson and little Tom Hill and little Alex down there and down Binzies. And every time I want to party and I think of them, what they're going to do, you know. But the good thing for me now will be is MTK's putting a lot of shows on, and I work closely with MTK, so if I've got a problem putting my boxes on their show, at least they're getting a bit of work, you know.
Yeah, of course.
But the trouble with the North-East boxing, that these North-East boxers have gone out to fight each other, you know. It's no good going in the ring thinking you're a superstar and getting fighting journeyman, they're not learning much fighting journeyman, but like I say, they've all got to be fighting each other, you know, and that's what I done with Ritson and I done with Foot. Yeah. You know, Northern Area, starting off with the Northern Area title, then English and the British, that's the way to do it, because the Northern Area title, people think, it's just a Northern Area title, but it's a stepping stone. The British Boxing Board value that.
Yeah.
The Northern Area Council recommends you that when you've won a Northern Area title. So I recommend all the lads just to get through a Northern Area title, and then you get yourself in the ratings and the English and then the British, you know, like exactly what I've done with Richard and Glenn Foot, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
And Tommy Ward as well. Look at Tommy Ward, British champion, and it's just it's a hard game, but a lot of the boxers up here just want to be known as boxers, but they don't want to box each other, you know. But they've got to box each other's, you know. Well, so it's a hard game, you know. I've got some good young ones, you know, and everybody thinks that unbeaten records at the end of the world. It's not the end of the world these days. It's the big promoters are thinking who makes it things like that, you know.
I agree.
Look at Scotty Cardell, for instance. He was a British champion, everything, and then the big promoters push you back to the parlour. It's not they're all good boxers still, you know. Everybody has a bad day at office, you know. You know, same as Ritson when he boxed the European, he had a bad day. I shouldn't have took that fight for him, to tell you the truth, but it's done now, you know. But we've got it all planned out now, mate. So.
I mean, for me, I've always said, long gone are the days. I mean, I grew up watching like Bruno and Lennox Lewis and that, where it's okay to take a loss, you know, and it's all about, how they're going to come back. But nowadays, taking a loss is like just throw them on the scrap heap.
Oh, no, the kids even think that getting a loss is a bad thing. It's not. It's part of learning, you know. Right. It's part of learning. If you get a loss, well, the big promoters do that. Like if you get a loss, they push you back. They push you back, you know.
Yeah,
they push you back. You know, they build you up on the crest of a wave,
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a bad day at the office, and then basically they fuck you off. Really,
That's right.
they put you back. But it's not the end of the world. A loss, like, and I think it's a learning game. And I'd rather the lads up here get the rounds in than just going out and blowing them out around because they're not learning much.
That's right.
It's all right your first few fights blowing them out, but when you step up the caliber, you're not going to be burning people. You're not going to be knocking people out like that.
No, that's
because
right.
they're a lot tougher.
No, I agree with you.
But it's like I said, North East boxing is it's looking promising at the minute, So if we get a few more champions and a few more push through, That's the local derby MTK has got on with that Corey Ellis and that's a cracking fight. The North East derby. I had Kirk Goodens against Glenford. I had Lewis fought. He's fought an area title. Them area titles, the best scraps, the best scraps, best entertainment, and North East public love it,
Well, you did that in your last show, didn't you, with Tom Hill and...
Tom Hill, to tell you the truth, he got caught. Tom Hill was absolutely good. I expected Tom Hill to win that night, but Tom was right on it down again. It's a rematch. I said, enjoy your Christmas, and we'll go after Christmas. It's not the end of the world, You learn off that, You learn off that, Tom Hill.
No, that's
right. I rate Tom Hill. I think he's a good boxer, but like I say, the next day he was straight on the phone. There was a rematch. I said, enjoy your Christmas and your New Year. We'll sort it out next year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sort it out next year. And he's gone mad for the rematch, Tom.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the kid will fight him. But the kid's fighting. Is it Chad Ellis? Is he fighting?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
It's fighting Chad Ellis on MTK show.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he's having a look at getting the winner of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you look at his weight division, like welterweight, there's so many welterweights up here, though.
But they're not fighting each other, mate.
Yeah, I know a lot of them are like friends, which is something that I was going to come on to, which could be part and parcel of the reason, is that I noticed that the difference between down south and up here is that up here is community. It doesn't matter what gym you come from, it doesn't matter whether you come from Sunderland, Newcastle, or Durham, or whatever, everyone's together. They all support each other.
Yeah, they spar each other and everything,
Mm.
They spar. I see where you're coming from. They spar each other, But like I say, Tommy was heartbroken, and like I say, yes, it's for the rematch. I said I'll work on it after the Christmas New Year, but obviously it was being away and all of that. Steve Rios took that fight with Chad Ellis, but hopefully we'll try and get the winner of that fight, for him. But he's out on he's out on the MTK show. Tom Hill as well, so you get a little bit get that out of his system and get back to his boxing, he'll be alright,
Yeah, that's on February 29th, isn't it, at the Eagles?
Yeah, he's on that show, mate. He's with a good coach, Davy Binns, which I've known Davy Binns for since he used to train my son since 2000 and blank or something. Knew Davy Binns. He's a proper Yorkshireman, Davy, He loves his kids, but he's in good hands with Davy Binns, so we'll just see what happens,
Yeah. So when's your next show then? You said something about Stadium of Light.
Well, I'm kind of saying now, but there's going to be a big show up here. Not me, big. I'm waiting for a big date for Lewis, and obviously I want to keep away from that date. I've got a good idea when it is, and my Stadium Light show will be July. Now I normally usually put a show on March, but MTK has got a show on the end of February, so I've stuck all my boxes on that.
Yeah. Takes
the pressure off me, gives them the pressure.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait. I'll wait the Stadium of Light one, and then maybe July. If that Lewis fight doesn't materialise before that, I'll maybe stick a one on in April.
Yeah.
But I'm just waiting.
It's April the 4th, isn't it?
Sorry.
It's April the 4th. Is the penciled in date, isn't it?
Who's told you that?
My little sources.
Oh well, if you're telling me that already, sorry. April 4th was penciled in. I've never told you that,
No.
So I want to keep away because I want to get a few lads on that show as well,
Of course.
Get them on a big show. But like I say, I've never took a shilling out of this boxing, and Lewis will tell you I've never took a shilling off him. I've never took a shilling off Glenfoot, which I'm entitled to do. I just do for the bush,
Well, that's one of the things I was going to say to you, is that you're very, very passionate about this, like what keeps you going. But as I said there, it's the youngsters.
Youngsters need Fannin. Like I say, if I didn't have Fannin, I'd been well going out to this gate because I twist. If you speak to Neil Fannin about it, he'll tell you I twist every show. Mick Marsden, my matchmate, he gets it in a lug, which I've worked with Mick from day one. Yeah. He gets it in a lug, and I don't know why you keep going, you know. I've had a little bit bad health lately, well, last year, and they like to see, and I just don't know why I keep going, but I just get a little bit of a push, you know, for the show.
Yeah.
Now we're putting the show on, it's like water off a spoon now, and I have everything in my head, the lot, blah, blah, blah. And I do everything by myself, you know. I do everything by myself, you know. When I put a show on, my own shop, I do a lot, from programs, every single thing, to the barriers, to the every little mortal thing. I do it all by myself, because if it goes wrong and you lose money, there's only me to blame, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was going to ask you, like, what is it that goes into putting on a show up here when you don't have TV?
Well, I tell you what. For a start, you're charging 3 doctors £600 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
You're charging the ambulance £300.
Mm-hmm.
You're charging the house seconds £100, ring girl £80, and then you've got your MC £150, £200. You've got your paramedic. That's a paramedic from the ambulance. You've got your house whips, which you have 2, which is £150 each plus expenses. Then you've got your referees, £150 plus expenses. So you're looking about £3,800 you've got to find.
Wow.
Oh, and then you've got the venue. You've got to pay for the venue. But I'm lucky enough. I work with a rating medal from day one. I struck a deal up. I get the venue for free.
Nice. Oh, and security as well.
And then you've got and then you've got your sound system, which is a couple £100 to get in.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your security, £1,500, which I do a deal with them with the security as well, which is good enough. But at the end of the day, you're looking at about £4,000 before you even sell a ticket to put a show on. And you can't expect the boxers to sell. I do a cracking deal.
Mm-hmm.
I do a cracking deal with them. The deal I do with the lads is I sell 50 tickets, and the next 50 tickets, your first 50 tickets come to me, and that pays your opponent. Now, sometimes opponents £1,800-1,900, so you're only getting £100 out of that boxer in your pocket, you know. So you've got to script and scrape, find little bits of sponsors and everything. It's really hard to put a show on. It is. It's really hard. If it wasn't for that I've got a good business, and sometimes that would take a blow, and financially take a blow, I wouldn't be able to afford to put a show on. You know.
I suppose a lot of it is down to promotion, though, isn't it?
Oh, well, it is. It's getting. There's some good tickets. You've got Lawsy sells tickets. You've got some good ticket sellers up here. You know, Tommy sells a few. You've got which they put a bit extra in when they sell the tickets, because they're 50 and you get a 50-50 with it. But the deal I do with the lads, it's no the promoter does a deal like that. The other promoter said you've got to pay for your opponent and got 50-50 on the tickets. What's left, which is I do the best deal for them. You know, do the best deal for the lads. But I'm not really bothered. To be honest, I'm not bothered. If the show draws even, I'm quite happy. The show makes a little bit. Sometimes the show made money, and there's lads haven't sold many tickets, and there's a few lads I can mention, and I've given them money out. What they say, this show's £1,200 profit.
Yeah.
I've split it between the lads, you know.
Yeah. So
between the lads.
So I mean, if you was making decent money, would that make you hang around a bit longer? Then it would relieve the pressure.
No. It's not about the money for me, mate. I'm not bothered about the money. Like I say, I'm happy with my little business. Getting to work at 5 in the morning. I'm happy with my business. I like the buzz, you know. I like the buzz.
Yeah.
I like it. Fanny likes the buzz. I like it when I get in there, see all the crowd cheering. I love the buzz, you know.
Yeah.
I love the buzz. It's only the last 6 or 7 shows I've started to relax. Every show because I'm usually running all over the place, you know.
Right.
It's just the buzz of it, you know. And what it was years ago. I packed in, you know. I only packed in. I only retired for about 6 weeks, and then I went to see the Nelson fight at South Shields. What Mal Gates and Steve Raver put on. I seen the crowd and the buzz there, and I said, "Fucking, I'm giving all this up, you know. I can do better than this. I can do better than this, you know." So I went back into it. It was a crowd, and it was just the buzz of putting a show on, you know.
Yeah. Put
a show on it, but I'll keep doing it. But like I say, I'm keep. The day Neil Fannin packs in, and I keep saying the Stadium of Light show is my last show. It's going to be big in the Stadium of Light show. I put a few bob into this one, and really big. I'm going to get like some Dickinson boys, or Dolans, all them moose box there, Corby's. I'm going to get them all in the ring, you know, in the ring. I'm trying to get Jason Booth up, a few from down the country who's boxed there, you know. I'm going to try and get them all them really special this year, you know.
Well, the 10-year anniversary one.
10-year anniversary, yeah. Plus Sunderland, I don't know, I'll stand with Sunderland there, because the Sunderland Football Club used to be great, you know, but with the new owners, obviously things are tight there now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I get get charged for different. I get charged for more stuff now than what I used to do. You know, with the years.
Yeah.
Obviously, they haven't got the money as a short ad, you know, so they can't really help us out as much, you know. But Sunderland Football Club have been great over the years with us, you know.
Yeah, my dad used to say that like when he was a kid, he could, used to go to like a Roker Park and that, and he said that it was a community club. It was for the fans, but nowadays it just seems business.
All the football clubs the same. It's all about money now, mate. It's like everything else. It's all about money, mate. It is. You can. The football's like. I listened to the radio this morning when I come to work this morning. I talks about the one about the footballers need a winter break. Manila want to try and get in the boxing ring when them boxers going through a winter break. You know, they're getting paid $100,000 a week and they want a winter break.
Exactly.
So they bugger off on the sun. You want to see the boxers when they're in a 12-13 week camp getting their heads punched off. You know what I mean? You never hear them men, I want a break. You know what I mean?
No, that's right.
You know?
That's right.
So if a boxer's fighting 4 times a year, that's a big camp. He's training 2 months, 3 months beforehand, so it's a big camp, you know.
Yeah.
It's and you get these fucking footballers moaning that they need a winter break. They're getting paid $100,000 a week.
I know.
The best of facilities. They're getting the shoes clean and everything for them. They want to try and get in a boxing ring and have a go at that.
I know the poor fellas, eh?
I had a little story years ago in 2008 when Tony come back from Minutes. He had Lee Cattermole, Ferdinand.
Yeah.
He had there's about 4 footballers went to the gym. I went in the ring with him, sparring in the ring with him. And them footballers are super fit, and this is a gospel truth. They were knackered after 1.5 minutes, mate. They were knackered after. They couldn't believe how tiring it was sparring.
Yeah.
And he was just pity patting around with them.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine them if they had to go in the ring for proper? And then knackered after. And these are super fit footballers on 60-70 grand a week, you know.
Yeah. I know that's the thing. It's like people don't realise how hard boxing is.
Well, the trainers look at Neil Fannin. There's Neil Fannin. He's had Rich and box last year.
Mm-hmm.
He had a holiday at Butlins or something. He's been training all over Christmas, and he's down Darlington. Richard's down Darlington 6 days a week. Down Hartlepool, down Fannin 6 days a week. Tommy Ward's there twice a day. Yeah. And that's Neil Fannin. Neil Fannin, 60-year-old now, Neil. And Neil's training 2 world-class boys.
Yeah.
And how hard does Neil Fannin train?
Yeah.
To keep up with the lads, you know. And he's, like I say, Neil works, and he's away down the country with them, sparring and that, you know. So people forget about the trainers, the dedication the trainers put into it. They put into it a lot, you know. They've all got families,
no,
you know. Right. And I speak to Neil regular, and Neil's away down sparring on Thursday down the country, you know. The chuck down there in the back, they sparring everywhere, you know. The best of sparring. Yeah. With his 2 boys, and them coaches work hard as well, you know.
No, they do.
You've got, like I say, you've got Binsey, you've got Nick Gettins, and them all there. Mal Gates. Mal Gates used to be the same when he had the lads. He used to take them all over the country, Mal.
Yeah.
You know, Mal's proper. Like Neil Fannin and Mal Gates are proper old school, you know. Like Tommy Conroy was, you know.
Yeah.
But now some of these boxers have got about. You see them down the ring. They've got a team of about 15 round them, man. You know what I
mean? No, that's right.
Likes of Lewis, and there's Fannin. There's his dad, there's me, and then Imran comes with the bandages and not changed. We didn't need big camps, you know what I mean?
No, that's right.
Just, but I've rabbited on a bit there, haven't I?
No, that's good. That's good because my next one was about the fact that you seem to just be fully involved in everyone with like North East, even if you're not managing them or anything like that. You always like to keep tabs on who's who and what they're doing, and you support them regardless.
Oh yeah, I do. I want all the lads to do well, and like I say, I help them out. A lot of matchmakers and managers ring me. Have you got this lad up here? And I pass the numbers on. Who's got them? Like St Mal's lads and Peter Court when he was into these lads, and I always send the text for. So if they're looking for 3 boys, I forward the text to everybody in the North East. You know.
Yeah.
It's like I say, everybody looks out for each other in the North East. You know what I mean, mate?
Yeah. You're still collaborating with Steve Wraith going forward?
Sorry?
You're still collaborating with Steve Wraith?
Oh, he helps for the shows. But like I say, if he puts a show on that end, I'll just leave that to him, you know.
Right.
And my shows I just did on myself, and I just leave that to him, right? But with my name money out of it, if you think about people make money out of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've got a lot more boxes than Steve as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can see. I wouldn't put a show on with 3 boxes or 4 boxes, mate. I put a show on. At least I'll put on as 5 or 6 because you need to get value for money, you know.
Yeah.
So it works well. But Steve's got these few boxes that might be available, and we just put a show on really by email, you know what I mean, Steve? You know, Steve's busy with just what his stuff. I deal with my stuff, but if there's a show, we'll get our weights together and just get on with it, you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like the fact that while there's rivalry for like Newcastle, Sunderland, when it comes to boxing, it's just boxing. It's North East. There's no such thing as Newcastle and Sunderland, and I love that.
Nah, that's not. To tell you the truth, I've changed it now. I used to wear that. Lewis's kid's got a Newcastle badge on. Oh, you should have seen the stick I got in Sunderland because I'm a proper Sunderland man with that fucking badge. And I tell you what it is, I've got threatened and everything, mate. Now I've got my own T-shirt made off the sponsor.
Yeah.
And, without the Newcastle badge on. Oh, I got tortured. Yeah. Off the Sunderland, especially when Josh Kelly was fighting as well, and they know I am, so you know, they're seeing that badge, you know.
Yeah.
But, it was just good banter, really. It's good banter, you know what I mean?
It is.
Good banter.
Yeah,
I get on with. I've got a lot of friends in Newcastle, you know. That football and Sunderland rivalry just. I wind them up when we win 6 in a row and 5 in a row. I wind them all up, and that's about it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's. I like to see Newcastle do well, and me lads in Newcastle would love to see Sunderland back up there. You know what I mean, for the derbies.
Of course.
So it's no rivalry in boxing, like not that I've in the time I've been doing any rivalry in the boxing, you know.
Well, start worrying when you're walking Written down to the ring and you're singing the Blade Raises yourself, you know.
I was fucking just pretend I was singing that, like, you know, see me singing that again, my Jack. I wasn't singing that, like. I fucking got some stick with that as well, mate, I tell you now. So I'm going to be saying I've been singing that on that same podcast, I tell you.
Yeah. No, I like it, though. I love the rivalry.
But you know what it is? Nobody realises it's giving me stick, you know. Neil Fannon's from Martinpool, he's a Sunderland boy.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Oh, he supports Sunderland. He wears a black and white. He's a turncoat, him, that Fannon. He's a proper turncoat, that Fannon, I tell you. He's Sunderland because before we had Richard and blah, 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 me and him used to speak every week about the football. Shitey, I say them, crap, blah, blah, but every week me and Fannon used to speak about football. Now he's a turncoat, that Fannon. He's a Newcastle now, him, you know, he's a turncoat, him, like.
Well, what do you expect? The hang monkeys that down there that end, don't they?
The monkey, and he's a turncoat, that Fannon, like. I think he's definitely a black and white. I think Richard is getting him under his belt. They had words with him because he is a black and white, that Fannon, like. I've got to watch him now, like.
Definitely.
Got to watch him.
Definitely.
But he's a top lad, Fannon, like. You can see I would have been out of it long ago if it wasn't for Neil Fannon, like. He's a topper, like. He's a big Paul. He's a good friend of mine as well, you know. His family's good friends of mine as well, you know.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine.
I was speaking to his lad, Neil, and about maybe him replacing him at some point.
Maybe what?
Maybe his lad could replace him. I was speaking to his lad a couple of months ago. I think it'd be quite good for his lad to get into boxing as well, like training and that.
Well, I tell you what, his lad never replaced Neil. Like nobody replaced Neil.
No.
Neil's that's top, but he never replaced Neil. There's only one fan, and like.
Yeah.
Didn't care what he says. That's not no disrespectful to young Neil because he's my pal as well.
Yeah.
But there's only one Neil fan in me. That's my the job, like. Fannon's the boy down there, like.
Yeah, of course.
Even though he's a black and white. Yeah.
Sound good.
Look at Tommy Ward. He's going to be world champion. Tommy, he's a more skillful boxer.
Yeah.
I've seen up here Tommy Ward. He's going to be world champion, Tommy.
He's for me, Tommy, he's one of the nicest people I've ever met in boxing.
His dad is, his family is, Jimmy is, Martin is, Martin's cheeky one.
Yeah.
But his dad is, like that, Jimmy, they're all lovely, and him and Fannon, I've never seen a bone in boxing like him and Fannon, like, you know, and Martin, you know, I'm glad to see Martin's back in the gym as well.
Yeah. What happened with footy?
After Glenn's last fight, to tell you the truth, I've never seen him. I know it's our anniversary. It's about 7 years or 6 years since he won the prize fight. It's 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think Glenn's busy with his dogs. I've never seen him. You know. I always ask Binzi about him, but no, I've never seen him, mate. Never seen him.
No, I wasn't sure if he'd retired or anything like that.
Well, he hasn't officially retired, as far as I know. Not that, no. But no, I've never seen Glenn. To tell you the truth, I didn't see many people, you know. We was working all the time.
Yeah,
working all the time, yeah.
So you fancy Tommy to win a world title this year, then?
Sorry?
You fancy Tommy to win a world title this year?
I do, I definitely do, 100%. I definitely do. I definitely, in fact, a couple of more fights. I fancy Lewis to win one as well.
Yeah.
Couple of more fights. I could have had him a world title fight, Lewis, but he's not ready for one. When Fannin says he's ready, you know. And at the end of the day, they're only kids, they're only 26, 27, you know what I mean? So they've got the prime to come in now, you know, 28, 29.
That's right.
They've got the prime to come in now, you know.
Well, I mean, both of them are in like real tough divisions, though, aren't they?
Sorry?
Both of them are they're in real tough divisions.
Oh no, they are. They're highly rated, you know. They're highly rated. It's just great what's happening. Lewis, I remember his dad. Have you met Lewis's dad?
No, yeah, I have. Yeah, Dave.
Oh, you know, he's a diamond, Davey.
He is, yeah.
He's a little diamond, Davey. And I remember when they come over here, and it's just the same 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
When we signed, and he wiped everybody out at British level so quick, didn't he?
He
took everybody by surprise.
He did.
Took everybody surprised, but there again, he's nice natured. He's exactly like his dad as well. There, Lewis. Yeah. His dad's exactly the same. You know, he's brought him up well. You know, they're a nice family. His mum's they're all a nice family. You know, like there are Fannin and his family and Lewis. They're all nice people. You know, everybody's got their feet on the ground, isn't he? Like Lewis is, and you never see Lewis bragging on out like that. He's walking down the high street with the kids and the butlers. You know, he's not flash Harry on out like that. You know what I mean? Same as Tommy.
Yeah.
You know. Same as Tommy, but it's other than that, it's gone all right.
When I spoke to Lewis a little while ago, he's totally oblivious. He's unaware how everyone in the Northeast, all the other fighters, look up to him. He just doesn't realise.
Well, the day, to tell you the truth, Lewis has got a lot of these kids on the map now on these Sky shows.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Lewis, he wouldn't. They'd be naming them. All these, they've all got to remember as well. If it wasn't for Lewis, Sky wouldn't be up here.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't be on these big shows and experience it. Like say little Joe, when Joe took loads on his first fight in at the Metro, and he loved it. He loved it, Joe. He loved it.
Yeah. No, I love Joe. He's a character. He is. I love him.
Oh, he's a character. But they wouldn't have been on the show if it wasn't for Lewis, you know.
No, that's right.
But Lewis, so just hope there's many good nights to come for all the boxers, you know.
Well, I mean, whenever I go around the gyms and that to speak with like Joe and Steve Robinson and April Hunter and that, they always have to mention Lewis Ritson, how appreciative they are of what it is that he's doing.
Aye, well, she's one of mine, April. She's a character as well.
Yeah.
Texting us, she's wanting to fight world titles and everything already, April.
Yeah, I know. She's going at Brackhouse. That's brilliant.
Well, the great bags of confidence, life, but obviously she's got a lot to learn, you know.
Yeah, of course.
She's a character. She's a character, April, and she's wanting she's on the Texas all the time. Get us this, get us that, get us that. She went down when you had two fights, you know.
Yeah. Well, she's the first Newcastle-born professional women's fighter in how long? What, over 10 years?
Well, I must be the first Newcastle Sunderland promoter and manager to manage a woman from Newcastle in 10 years.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's true.
Well, I don't think there's ever been a woman boxer in Sunderland either. You know?
I don't know.
No, not a pro boxer, never.
Oh.
Never. I don't think Tommy Conroy's ever managed a woman boxer. I think April's about in Sunderland, Newcastle, and Savannah Marshall was in MFO before. Yeah. I think April's the first, like from the Tyne and Wee area.
Yeah. Where's the Savannah from? You know? She's from Hartlepool. Is it Hartlepool, isn't it?
Sorry?
Is there Savannah? She's from Hartlepool, isn't she?
Yeah, she's from there. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. No, she's a fantastic fighter.
She's a good one. She's a good one. But you see some of these lasses fighting, man, I get buckling each other, don't they?
Oh,
I'm
don't you
glad,
just?
I'm glad I'm not married to one of them.
Yeah, see?
Because I'll be getting a crack every Friday night when I come in.
Yeah. No, it's like Joe Laws. He says to me that he spars April quite a lot, and he says, sometimes she just kicks the shit out of us.
Aye. Well, I wouldn't believe it, aye.
Yeah.
She says, she's game to get buckled in. She's game to get buckled in, you know.
Yeah, she
She's
is.
game to get buckled in. But no, mate, everything is absolutely rosy, mate. I'm just on my dinner at work.
Mhm.
I'm walking up and down watching my lads there because they're looking at us on the phone. I'm going to be calling them off the break in a minute.
Now, go on, you go for it. And thanks very much for joining us today.
Okay, son. Nice seeing you. Speak to you.
And
Good
you.
night. Ta-ra, son.
Bye.